Hi you guys, here we are getting further and further. Damn, it's just so crazy what we are doing all. So yeah, let's see if we can fit out more. What are off with? I remember he's doing our phrase. Does it sound like the case item? Like a lot of the K items where K might have been foisted upon her. Impressive. You really do pay attention, don't you? No wonder they call your protege Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Know the answer to your own question by now. Well, go ahead and see it. I want to hear it from you. It's finally time to share the truth. We'll have the last move. K's innocent. K is innocent. No, my boy. That's just clumsy. With a base of ordination like that, this kid is a superstar. Top boy in my queue. K was framed. The true culprit is set up so she will take the fall instead. That's my answer, and I won't let you deny it any longer. My, are you a sharp one? Bit ashamed to choose to hand in your badge. I admit you're alright on all accounts. And that's checkmate. You knew Kay wasn't a real murderer, and yet you still let her... Those words you thought get away with it. Well, you won't. Not if I can help it. There you go with that knave again, my boy. This was always your problem. The girl arrested and cafe secured. This whole mess goes away. That's how it will happen. So until all conducted like that serve. The committee, I suppose. Oh, and mine. Listening to you just now, it really got tears flowing, I will say. Poison and heart-filling sinner. Well, all the infuriating. Look, I'm not perfect, and I know that, but your lack of this matter is beyond the pale. As is the whole truth is more important than anything else. Just say the same if you knew the real value of the truth is. I'm trying to say, you get my level, you don't uncover the truth. You make it little by little. Kay Faraday, murderer, that's the truth. Truth I created. Yeah, it's my boy, that's what I like to see. See, sometimes it's painful. It makes me just want to put in your place. Knowing that the real truth will get you nowhere. That's how much it's worth. Nothing. Shocking, I know. Why not go after the real killer? How much do you even know about what really happened? So not getting it. That's your truth. And it's worthless. Mine is all that matters. See what I'm saying, don't you, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor? I have all the power here. Curse you. You're menacing. You and your little friend are just as bad as each other. Violated crimes deserve to be locked up. You pay for this! And with that, the other person disappears from my life. It just makes me want to cry and cry and cry. Not playing on disappearing yet, Chairman Winter. Still the hearing later today. Just you wait. Another or another, I will prove Kay innocent to the world then. April 6, 8:30 AM. Committee of the Prosecutor actually chamber. 10 members, over a majority, are present. Hereby I call this hearing to order. We get here to assume the operational committee of Prosecutor Miles H. Work, the side of the goddess. You solemnly swear upon fair and frank judgment. Where, Frank? Don't make me laugh. Parody, if you could be so kind to summarize the case. Swerve. On April 5th, despite having the illegal investigation he conducting, accuser refused the test. Decided. Eventually, we had to be detained by myself and Chairman Winner. Compromised the investigation into a murder of a certain defense attorney. And despite of the presence of evidence of her guilt, he continues to insist that the suspect, 1K Faraday, is innocent of all charges. So you can explain the detail of the murder to us as well. Of course, on the morning of the 5th, the body of the victim was found here in the committee room. Further explanation will be provided by me as a Winner, Primary Prosecutor. Who is your Mr. Winner? Murder itself happened on the late night of the 4th. The victim is Rosie Ringer. The same night the action held here in this very room. Ringer took part in the action, I think, yeah. And the murder took place sometime during the auction. When she was found, Ringer was dressed in an outfit matching the description of the auctioneers. Due to the facts of the auction carried on after the murder occurred, the Ringer was not in fact the auctioneer. There's nothing more of the sort. What about there's all the basis suspect of the detained, Mr. Winner? Yeah, I got this. So fair they overcome by crushing remorse, such? Yeah, that. Tons of crushing remorse. So she was confused. The confession, she was on the roof of this building. I got a person in a red raincoat on the viewing platform. And that person was Miss Ringer, I take it? Precisely, Mr. Chairman. The killer was dressed the victim auctioneer's outfit after the fact. But at the time when she was killed, Mr. Ringer was wearing a red raincoat. Ooh. And who won the race to find the raincoat nearby? Me, that's who. Did you? I thought there would be someone from the foreigners. Very quickly, I was found one of the foreigners investigating under Mr. Winner's command. I knew it. I was on the raincoat showed that it was indeed Miss Ringers who was worn it. So I confessed to find O'Neill in the coffin. She confirmed that I have committed the murder. See, Miss Faraday was the killer. There was no doubt that anybody else could have done it. Alright, Miles, I expect to use some objections. Get out of the way, shall we? I have no objections, Mr. Chairman. But is that so? I thought it will take some more than a slight night. No objection in the matter of my thorough investigation, that is. But in the matter of Miss Faraday's supposed guilt, I have plenty. I can only personally attest to the fact of Mr. Winner's. It was fair and imperial. Of course it was. And when it comes carefully opposing ops, I'm the winner every time. No, Miles, it's within my power to all you and plea deals of sorts. And if the serious of that, of course, you're withdrawing your objections. You might wake up in the morning and find yourself in the proud owner of a seat in this committee. So I ask you again, do you have objections, Mr. Edworth? Think you can buy me silence? Think again. You will watch your mouth. Only if the chairman watches his. I didn't come here to do what the committee states. I come here to talk about the murderer's case. I meant the statement of oath. I won't rest until I have one. And I know exactly how the committee feels on the answer to this. You want to put us on the trial, my boy? Very well. Makes you happy. Bertie, can you please provide Miss Edward with the materials pertaining to the case? Really? But sir, it will be his last hurrah. Let's honor him with the sense of the desired. You just say so, Mr. Chairman. You have no objections to Variety respecting the committee soon? Not how ever. Yeah, Edward. Don't worry, Kay. Everything will be fine. You will see. Yes, everything is back. Hold a minute. Puerto Rico wasn't he? Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Miss Ringer attended the auction as a potential buyer. The Red Winker was one of the items up for sale. Assuming that was after the winner paying in for it, she left the auction with her purse. The only exit of the storage room was, of course, leading the hatch up onto the roof. Emerged on the fume climate, that's when Mr. Ringers was attacked by Miss Faraday. Therefore, her flame went out, and thus called the victim's view of the case. Drinker was on offer that night. Is that really true? We believe so, yes. Remember the failed assassination attempt on the president of Sangfire, I assume. We have the evidence from that case. It should, of course, have remained safely on lock and key of the approval facility. But Rinkers revealed that it did in fact go missing under mysterious circumstances. It wouldn't have been an auction where everything else. That makes sense, I suppose. Wonderful work, Faraday. Just wonderful. Crystal clear as ever. You flatter me, sir. Now, Miss Edgeworth, perhaps you could save us all some time and simply admit defeat. Yeah, I will do no such thing. Thank you very much. Very well. Good to know that you still have some fight in you. It is? Why? Come to think of it, she said some strange things when she visited me in the morning too. What exactly is she up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Maybe you can clear something up for me, Judge Gravel. What Miss Hart was doing here at this hearing? She was not a witness. I thought it would be obvious. Well, no, I ain't an eyewitness, more of an ear witness, I guess. She's not exactly the most confident and inspired choice to make your case, is she? I would like to think I choose my allies a little more carefully than you, Miss Edgeworth. Then you should question them more thorough, because there's something she hasn't told you. Look at this, a photo taken by Miss Hart. Yes, in the storage room, correct? What of it? According to your theory, the murder occurred up on the roof. Miss Hart's testimony, she happened to witness involved in the storage room, just before she took this picture. Wait, you're saying Graver got it? Wrongs. That's exactly what I'm saying. What? Miss Hart, if I may confirm your account on the witness, you witnessed that night. You saw the victim in the picture, correct? I sure did, clear as this. My own 2 eyes to boot. Oh, are you impersonating at the point? I am impressed. And my impression, well, it's right there in the scoop of century, something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. I was hoping more the impression of the person in question. Well, that's clear. I'm walking a meal ticket? Seriously? Just my little joke. Can you look at the like I done set on your lunch? A little red raincoat, right? Take a look at your friend right there. You know what name is hard. You have thought of such a thing these were. I mean, will you learn to use your mouse? This is an explanation of the facts you require. Only you will know. What do you mean? So you're already playing hard? Sorry. Well, hey, you can do better than that. Was one of the voices Miss Hart really even Mr. Ringers? Are you kidding, right? Them folks are talking a crime-related turkey, or my name is not a dang it Hart. Ah, but you hear them correctly. Well, yeah, can't really say for sure, but God, I can't really say nothing. You know, they're using your voice changes. I done told you all that. Besides, my heart heard voices were disguised. Which means you cannot even be certain whatever she did here had anything to do with the murder.
Objection!
Heh. You don't need to yell objection in order to me, whatever. Seems I always you, Judge Gravel. Nonsense. Purity is the best of us, my boy. The very best. And yet she believes that Miss Hart might have been yet do with my murder. Supposedly that will be the case, just proving the murder didn't happen in this storage room. It happened before the victim was able to go up on the roof. This is much, certain. I can tell you why. It's proved the accident that happened before the victim went to the roof.
Take that!
Really thought the person in the red raincoat was the culprit. Yes, because Miss Hart said so much. Indeed, she told us the blood she saw the person's hand. I doubt many people would have thought to really giving her testimony. Ergo, this person is the killer. When the blood we see when they attack the victim. But knowing we know now, this person in fact is the victim. Where goes everything? Set of blood shows that the picture was taken after the attack. But now it tells us something very important about the victim too. This picture tells us the victim. Now about my mind that the victim was attacked in the storage room. And with a photograph of her standing upright and living upright with a bloody hand. Well, it means that Miss Winger survived the attack. Her hand in the wounds was sustained. What are you talking about? Who dies from a hand wound? It wasn't on her hand, I swear. I imagine she was her hand to try to sustain a wound. That's right. It's impossible to tell from the victim was already mortally wounded here. Oh, tell me certainly. Would it change things, wouldn't it? Pretty much would it, but not the least make it absurd to suggest Kay was the attacker. Her encounter with the victim happened after this picture had been taken. After the victim had already been attacked, it was in a critical condition. I will put that all the case witness was the victim finally succumbed to her wounds. That'll be quite a coincidence. And here's exactly where I'm going to end it off for today, guys. I wish you all a good day, a good week, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye.